Hello, folks and individuals of the YouTube. Welcome to another video here on our lovely channel where we are going to play Perfectly. Just kidding. This is a blue-black control deck that kind of popped up over the weekend, really had some impressive results, put up a couple of challenge finishes, and the best way I can describe this is the exact title that I have of the deck list. It's blue-black cards. It's like got some mid-range elements, some control elements where like cheap threats in the form of Bowmasters, so you can kind of play like a tempo style game. You have heavy hitters like Sheoldred, One Ring, and Murktide. You have a bunch of cheap counterspells. You have fatal pushes. So and then featuring 4 copies of Sauron's Ransom as well. It's kind of our card advantage bridge of sorts. 4 subtlety as well, which is kind of a statement. Not sure that I love that, but it is pretty good against 4-color, and it does get around Delighted Halfling, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, blue-black cards is the best way I can describe this. We have Lrien Revealed as well, so we get to play a low land count, but have enough blue cards for Force and Subtlety, and then still have more cards that cycle for Murktide Regent and things like that. But yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. I've heard mixed reviews on this deck, so we'll have to see how it plays out, but it should be interesting nonetheless. We're going to strive for perfect play here. Perfect play, and by perfect play I mean I'm going to mulligan my hand that has no lands. Starting off right. Whew. I don't think I can keep this. Okay, this is acceptable. I think I'm putting back Subtlety and second Bowmaster. I want to keep as many lands for the ring as possible. The Brute. Not sure if this matchup is good or not. I would imagine it's probably not a good matchup for us, right? I guess we do have this to kill the Ginger Brew. I kind of wish I kept the second one over the ring. Especially if they're the blue version with Spell Pierce. Hell yeah, TBS is goated. Yeah, it kind of has that Delver vibe to it, Seeker. So they have Paladin in hand. That's not good. How did the Edison go? I did not win. I O2 dropped the tournament, but then I played a lot of like casual matches for fun yesterday. I kind of just played Edison all day yesterday. It was great. I had a lot of fun. Smell a Surge. I mean, can I really play around it? I guess I don't need to main phase the Bowmaster either way, right? Like, there's really no reason to main phase it. Not that I can think of. I could just wait for them to cast the Paladin. But I'm probably just, like, extremely dead. No, I didn't go to Cincinnati. I stayed home for the weekend. I was thinking about going to Cincinnati, but the flights were a little too expensive when I looked them up. They were like $350, $400 round trip, which was just a little bit out of my price range. Not that, like, $350 is that bad, but it's just a little bit more than I was willing to spend. Unless I fly Spirit, and I'll make whatever YouTube video. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about, B-Sams. Costs you less to go to Bologna from Iceland? Jesus. Yeah. Oh, okay. Guess I'll take a damage. I'm just gonna end of turn it anyways. P-Sam's getting an ad break. I thought somebody gifted P-Sam's a sub like not too long ago. Could have sworn P-Sam's was subbed. Apparently not. Maybe it already ran out. Damage. Ass. Alright, well, please don't surge me. Don't surge me, bro. Whatever you do, don't surge me, bro. Okay, they let that resolve. That's not bad. So now I can counter Pure Steel Paladin and or hold up Sauron's Ransom if they don't play into Counterspell. So they go make a token, untap, make a token, probably get Shadow Spear. I'm pretty sure they're just not going to play into Counterspell. It would be nice if they did, but I doubt they will. Yeah, this makes more sense. Well, we're going to need a really good Sauron's Ransom at that point. Sauron's Ransom into 4 Fatal Pushes. You ready? They got Drum and not Shadow Spear. That's a little interesting. I'm going to chump block to preserve my life total, given that I have the ring in hand. And also, I want to chump block while they don't have Shadow Spear. Or are we playing the Ransom? It's like just like a good card advantage spell. Sigarda's Aid. I think I let that go. I guess I can Ransom in response to try and hit Force of Negation. I think that makes sense. But I don't think I want to counter 8. I think I'd rather save this for a hammer. Dom Harpy's list? Does Dom have a hammer list? What's the difference? I don't know what Dom's list is. True, I guess Dom has every deck. Does Dom get to decide what's stock in hammer? Main deck Lavinia. I haven't seen that before, but it sounds interesting. With like all the Cascade going around, it's probably not that bad. It's also really good against Tron. I could see it for sure. Subtlety Fatal Push. Wow. I guess the Subtlety's not that good. What do we think? Do we think that 2 random cards are better than Fatal Push and a blank? Because if we assume that the Subtlety is a blank, the Fatal Push is our best possible card here. But is Fatal Push blank good enough to beat the 2 constructs? Maybe. I think I'm going to take the push. There's Murktide and... what was it? Murktide Bowmaster. It was Murktide Bowmaster. I think I'd rather have Fatal Push. Okay, that's good. Now we definitely just Jam Ring. Should probably draw main phase. But now we can't die this turn. Everything is good. Everything is okay. Wait. Oh, I missed the point of damage. I will tell you, chat, I have not played with Sauron's Ransom yet, so I don't even know what the Ring Bearer does. I did have a free attack there. -1. I think that's legitimately the first time that I've cast Sauron's Ransom so far. Could have blocked with Ornithopter. Was this on... oh, this was untapped. You're right. Yeah. You're right. Never mind. I forgot this was untapped. True. Yeah, you're right. This Forge Anew is kind of sketch. I have 3 cards in hand. I'm gonna wait till combat to Fatal Push. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold up my mana for now. We can go, like, in combat... Fatal Push this, they re-equip. Fatal Push the thing they re-equip to, and Counterspell if they have Surge. Fatal Push here. I will declare no blocks. I will cast another Fatal Push. If they have Surge, we have Counterspell. Yeah, they probably should have equipped to the Ornithopter, right? I think that would have been better for them. Okay, so this is legendary, but I can play a second Bowmaster, and that one's not legendary, correct? Well, we're going to find out. I assume I can. I think I know how my cards work. Alright, deal a point of damage. So it only comes up if I make this one a Ring Bearer as well, then they're both legendary. That's the only time that it would ever matter. Well, I realize that I now cannot defeat an Ornithopter. My hand just doesn't beat an Ornithopter. Huh. Yeah, I guess I need a Ransom first. Just like I have to take a Fatal Push. Subtlety blocks. Yeah. I don't know. Ransom is maybe higher upside. Yeah, but if I just Ransom into a removal spell, it's a lot better for me, right? I have to take this pile. Yeah, see? Can I keep the same creature as the Ring Bearer? I don't know how this works. Okay, they scooped anyways. How does that work? If I have a Ring Bearer in play, and I choose the same creature as the Ring Bearer, does it go like... does it move down the chain or something? I still don't know how any of that stuff works. Because that's the first time that I've played with the Ring Bearer. Okay, so it just basically goes to the next chapter or the next level. Got it, okay. Cool. Yeah, this is literally the first time that I'm interacting with that mechanic, so... I don't even know how it works. It works the way you want it to. Got it, okay. So let's bring in EE, Damnation, cut... Actually, Subtlety is terrible against them, right? I mean, Spell Pierce isn't great either. You want to cut Spell Pierce for Chalice? Cut Chalice 0. Did I not play the limited? No, I have still not done a single draft yet. I really need to. Because I've heard really good things about the draft format, but I haven't done one yet. I think I'm going to cut Pierce for Chalice. And I can just Chalice 0. I don't really want to Chalice 1, given that Fatal Push is so good, but I think this is good. No, that was a mold of 5, by the way. Basic Island. I guess this can get Watery Grave. No, this hand's actually fine. I put back Damnation or Murktide? It's gotta be Damnation, right? It has to be. No, this hand's good. It's better than going to 5. This is Saga. Hammer so bad can't beat the blue-black deck. I mean, the blue-black deck has a lot of removal. I don't think this matchup is supposed to be bad. Maybe it is. Caldra. So I have to just Fatal Push the Stoneforge and pay. Dress Down was a good draw. Dress Down, definitely a good draw. But my hand cannot really beat the Caldra, so I think I have to do that. Then we have Dress Down and or Explosives for the Saga. We don't have a land, though. Well, shit. So I think the plan is Dress Down on their turn after they activate Saga the second time if they pierce me. Well, actually, they don't have mana to Saga and Pierce, so I don't even have to fight over it with Force. Yeah. This is a bit greedy if they don't make a second token. Okay, I like this. I do give them a card off Sentinel, but not much I can do about that. Lands. Alright, there's a land. That helps. See the post by Lee Sharp of WotC addressing Explorer Anthology 3? No, but let's take a look. I like drama. Appreciate the post and feedback. We want to alleviate concerns that SIR and EA3 are the only steps we're taking towards bringing Pioneer to Arena this year. While we don't have anything to announce yet, we can say that we are planning to have more older cards added to Explorer this year into early next year. So the rest of the Quarter Shield cycle then? Many cards in EA3 do bring Explorer closer to Pioneer, and that remains their primary goal, but it's not the only one. Just like Magic sets have different cards for different audiences, so do anthologies and remasters. Development costs also affect which cards are included. If you're one of the folks interested in this topic, we are planning on speaking to this at our Gen Con panel on August 5th. Okay. Chat spam, okay. What's up, Skittles? How you doing today? Okay. Thoughts on Spell Pierce versus Seal of Removal in the sideboard of Tameshi? I like Seal better because you can Wargate for Seal. I think Seal is a lot better. A Needle Ring. Needled Explosives. Makes sense. Given that I missed a land drop, not naming Ring makes sense. I'm not forcing that. Do I force this? They have 4 cards. I cannot force Paladin, and my EE is turned off. The problem with forcing this is they can just get a second... Like, even if they have Paladin... They can go Paladin next turn, and then get another hammer off the Saga, right? Yeah, so I think forcing this is kind of irrelevant. I don't think it really does anything. Because they just get a hammer off of this anyways. God, that's so bad for me. Yeah, we could force the Forgenew, maybe. I don't have a way to remove Needle in my deck. Is that correct? Let me take a look at the deck list. I don't think I can remove Needle. I guess I have 1 Otawara. Yeah, it's just the 1 Otawara. Alright, let's go back to the game. I can Murktide. Can make a 5/5 Murktide. And then if they go Paladin equip... Well, no, it's weird, right? Why would I Murktide the chump block? I can just let them Paladin, take 11. Go to 5, and then Wrath next turn. Why would I play Murktide just the chump block? Like, I think at that point I'd rather just go land, go, hold up Force, take a chunk, and then Damnation the turn after. You think I should Murktide? I mean, well, my problem with Murktide is what if I'm planning on casting Damnation next turn, right? I guess I could also Ring too. But I think in any case, I don't want to cast the Murktide this turn. I think that's what I'm getting at. In any case, I think casting the Murktide's kind of bad. Well, I only have 3 mana. I can't play the Ring this turn. Yeah, I think I might just Ring next turn, because that'll get them to extend the Saga tokens, and they don't even have Paladin. So this kind of works out perfect for me. I guess I kind of lose if they have Spell Pierce. 3rd Saga. It's a lot. I think I have to play into Pierce, because it's just so high upside to play the Ring here. Yeah, it sucks that they have Pierce, but... Spell Pierce is needed for Tameshi, or can I go without it? No, I don't think you need it in Tameshi. I don't think I was playing it. or at least like the last list that I played. I don't think I had Spell Pierce in it. You can play it without it. I don't remember exactly what I cut it for, but you can just play some other like sideboard interaction. I had one Pierce. Yeah, you can just cut it. Yeah, I don't remember what I had, because I think I updated the list. Yeah, this is my updated sideboard. I cut the Pierce. I think it was for the Silence that I just cut. But yeah, I think I added Silence was the card that I didn't have before. Springleaf Drum. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna Damnation this turn, right? Oh, I guess the problem with casting Damnation is they have enough mana they can float mana and make a token, right? Is that an issue? Kind of, but like, what can I really do about that? So I Damnation, they go float 2 mana, let Damnation resolve, make a token, it's a 6/6. I guess I could have forced the drum, yeah. I didn't even think about forcing the drum to prevent this exact scenario. Yeah. That forcing the drum is like not usually a good line, but I think it was good there. Yeah. Did not even think about that. I guess we can ring now. Vinny gifting a sub to B. DeCandio. Thank you for the gifted sub, Vinny. Appreciate that. Yeah, if I had drawn another ring, we would have been fine. But now I'm kind of screwed. Man, I really... Yeah, forcing the drum was a really good line there. Thanks for the gifty, Vinny. Yeah, that's a line that you wouldn't normally do, but I think was very good there. I guess it's awkward because I give them a free card, but I know, right? I'm not even going to count that as a misplay, because the people who comment on YouTube that say the content's unwatchable because I misplay, they would not have seen that line. Like 1000% they would not have seen that line. Yeah, only John would see it. What is this song? All right, I'm going to copy and put this into Spotify and see. I hope it's on Spotify. It is? It is. All right, well, I don't know what the song is, but... So I go to 4, then I go to 2. So I have to draw another ring. Can use song request for free. No comment. This is kind of a problem. So I have to Sheoldred first, right? 2 cards in hand. I think I actually want to crack the... No, I guess there's no reason to crack the basic. Sheoldred Murktide, and then if they protect... I can still block with the other one. So we go Sheoldred first. Draw 3. Oh, well that works too, right? Yeah, then I can just push the Giver. We're dead if we block with Shelly. Are we dead if we block with Shelly? Oh... Well... I'm just gonna... I did not know that I didn't have any other basics. Your turn. Should have played the swamp. I know. I thought I had a swamp in my deck. Oh, there goes the YouTube watchers. Every single person watching this on YouTube just turned off the video because I played the wrong land. Reality chip. Herd Bros, thank you for the 30 months of support. I appreciate the 30 months. I thought about fetching before rain drop, but that's pointless because if I draw the swamp, I could just play the swamp. Right. So they're going to give it pro black and force the chump block. This doesn't kill me, right? Oh, no, it kills me exactly, right? Yeah, this kills me exactly, I think. I take 5... Or no, I take 4, go to 3, and then I take 3 on upkeep. Yeah. I don't think I can draw anything. Well, noted. Alright, so probably would have won that game if I had played the swamp, but it's fine. We'll just win game 3. Otawara doesn't work the way you want it to. It checks last known information. So if you, like, Otawara your own ring with the trigger on the stack, it doesn't do anything. It still checks last known information. Yeah, YouTube watchers, make sure to make a comment in the comment section down below telling me that I am a terrible Magic player and that the video is unwatchable. I appreciate your feedback. Yeah, despite my grievances. That's a play that works at FNM Red Arrow. Alright, well, we're gonna win anyways. I think I'm just gonna Chalice 0. Because I don't want to Chalice 1 anyways, given that I have Fatal Push in my deck, so I'm just gonna cut them off of Ornithopters and Memnites. I guess Chalice 0 is worse with my explosives. Well, it turns out if I had Chalice 1, I would have just won the game on the spot. But Chalice 1 is kind of bad if I draw Fatal Push. John literally stopped his own pyramid. You love to see it. V's in the chat for Final Nub. V's in the chat. Not countering that. This wasn't even a punt. This was a judgment call. Again, if I Chalice on 1 and draw Fatal Push, it's really bad. Definitely kept Thopters. I mean, they could have Memnites too. Like, we don't know. I'm just going to Slam Ring. They haven't shown us a Counterspell yet. Like, it's not unreasonable for them to keep zeros in their deck, right? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Yeah, but, like... Also, again, if I Chalice that turn, I let them untap with the Sentinel. So I still think that I was supposed to Bowmaster on turn 2. I think the Bowmaster was correct. I just think maybe I shouldn't have played the Chalice, right? Like, you have to Bowmaster there. You can't not Bowmaster. Alright, I'm not even going to pretend that this is on Spotify. I'm just going to play it from YouTube. That's loud as hell. Way too dank. Get Chalice next turn. Yeah, maybe I should have held it. Okay. So I don't think I'm Sheoldreding this turn. Oh, right, they Needled Ring. Well... I'm going to go... Play land for turn. I think I'm going to go to my end phase. Dress down pay, and the reason I'm doing this in my own end phase is so that the Sentinel is turned off on their turn, so then I can Counterspell and not have to pay for Sentinel. I guess I could just dress down on their turn, but... Digimon is a good vibe. It's definitely a vibe. So now we have to draw Explosive to be able to kill the Needle. I don't know if I need to counter that, but I'm going to. They only have 2 cards left. Probably just play Sheoldred this turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna go slam Sheoldred. Go. This. 1 mana. Path to Exile. Good thing I have another one. I'm not gonna cycle the Lrien, given that I have so much mana. Just gonna hold it. Attacking me with Sentinel. I will... They have 1 card. Just played Saga for the turn. I think I am going to block. I also now realize that I might want to cycle end of turn. I guess I can just do it on untap. I can go cycle, play land 6, play Murktide and Sheoldred. I mean, they just get to eat it for free with the Giver, but... Well, I give them the free tap because they have 8. I don't want to take 15, you know? Like, if their last card's Hammer and I take that damage, it's really bad for me, given that I have this in play at 16, you know what I mean? Okay, well, that works. That should probably end the game, right? That one should probably end the game. I'm gonna do it now, I think. Alright, well, I'm not gonna do it now, because they just scooped anyways. Whoa. This hand's a little sketchy. Alright, let me put the hilarious song request in the queue. Oh yeah, I've listened to this song, like, a lot. Hold on. Let me just fix the playlist real quick. Search. Alright, so we got Hilarious is in the queue. I do like that song. I do like that song quite a bit. I'm on the play. Yeah, this hand sucks. I don't even think I'd keep it on the draw. I mean, I guess? Like, it's not good. Definitely not going to cycle this on when I have so many lands. Maybe I should have went to 5. Okay, song request, and now we got Hilariouses. Monastery Swiss Spear, that's kind of like Ragavan. Probably also dead to that. Got Minamo in this deck? Yeah, because we got 4 rings. Gotta play Minamo. Gotta play Minamo. I do kind of like this song. That's a good draw. I think Burn's a good matchup. We do have Sheoldred. Sheoldred Ring. That combination of cards is probably good. On-token creature. So we go to 17. Play Ransom. That's a good draw. This makes things a little difficult with Sheoldred. Yeah, Counter Magic is good against Burn. Still 5 cards in hand. Nah, no changes as of yet, Legionnaire. Still kind of working out some things. But I think the last list that we played / 5-0'd with, I like that list a lot. Whatever the last list was that I played, it should be on the Moxfield page. That list is good. Vortex is unbeatable. True. Okay, I'm going to see if this one's on Spotify. Is song request for... Whoa. Ring versus 3 cards. Well, I already have a ring in hand. So I guess I'll just take the 3 cards. Okay. Sure. Subtlety count as a threat? Not really. I could play the ring this turn, but like... Oh, God. Yeah, racing this Vortex is going to be really tough. I play ring, they probably respawn and bolt me. Go to 8, 7... Yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to win this game. I guess I play Subtlety this turn. I think I'm probably dead regardless. They fixed the Ransom bug with white border basics. I think it was white border everything. Like, just white border cards in general. I don't know if they fixed it, though. Subtlety, save me. Please race my opponent. I don't think it's going to, but I'm certainly going to try. 6. I believe I have lost the game. We go to 2. Alright, let's go to game 2. I'm not going to lie, Spell Skittles, this matchup seems pretty atrocious. Maybe it's just because they resolved exactly Vortex. Also, don't really have any sideboard cards. Alright, another song request. Jeez, y'all are infinite song requests today. I would prefer a Spotify link if you have one, but I found this on Spotify, so we're good. Yeah, I guess I want Chalice. So Chalice, Spell Pierce, Cut, Dress Down, and a couple of Subtleties, maybe? Subtlety sounds terrible, Subtlety sounds terrible against them. The sideboard is awful. I mean, I agree that Chalice is mid against Burn, but I think it's better than Subtlety. Subtlety is awful against them. Doesn't do anything. No, I don't like explosives against Burn. I've never been a big fan of it. So, Lrien for Watery Grave, Shock, Fatal Push their 1-drop, turn 3 Furt. Yeah, I mean, we have to keep this. Put back Subtlety. We have to keep and just, like, hope that we get there. Yeah, Lrien for Watery Grave, Shock on 2, hold up Force on 3, Shelly on 4. It's, like, kind of the perfect curve. Oh, I don't have a blue card to pitch for Force. Maybe I was supposed to keep the blue card, actually. I could have kept the Subtlety over the Force to have a blue card to pitch. Or, I could have kept Subtlety over Push, excuse me. And then I can go Force, Pitch, Subtlety on turn 2 Vortex. Okay. Not really Punish. Punish for not shocking, I guess? Just want a blue card on top. A Fatal Push. It's not a blue card. I mean, if they had Vortex, they would have 100% cast it this turn, right? So, like, I just don't believe they have Vortex. I'm not gonna force the Rift Bolt anyways. I'm just gonna take 3. I think I can probably get... I could time the Force and get something out of it. I think best possible scenario is, like, Goblin Guide into a land, and then draw a blue card for turn. Okay, there's the land. I guess I could take 2. Do you think they have Vortex? They would have definitely played Vortex on 2, right? Unless they were worried about Spell Pierce? They might have been worried about Spell Pierce. 10. Untap, go to 9, play Shelly. And then hope to draw a blue card, I guess? I don't know. I just don't believe that they have Vortex. I think this is good. I just don't believe they have Vortex. I also think I really need that 2 life. Did not draw a blue card, unfortunately. Maybe I should ring first? Yeah, I should probably ring first, right? Because then I can have the ring on 1 extra counter when I play Shelly next turn. I'm going to play ring first. Yeah, ring first I think is better. Okay, that's 7. Okay, drawing a blue card's huge. Drawing a blue card is kind of massive here. They have Ripple on suspend? No, they don't have Ripple. They already suspended 2. Drawing a blue card is fucking massive there. Especially if they draw Vortex now. Upkeep Double Bolt. I mean, I can't play around Double Bolt. I'm just gonna cast the Sheoldred. Right? I think. I mean, what, you want to go... Well, that changes things. Now I could maybe go Chalice on 1, pass. Hold up Hardcast Force. Chalice on 1, force their 2-drop. Next turn, Sheoldred. Yeah, they have a lot of 2s in their deck, too, so Chalice is not even guaranteed to work. I'm just going to cast Sheoldred. I think you're right. Easiest Sheoldred of my life, true. Oh. Wait, that doesn't do anything. Well, I take 3, but... Alright, I guess I take 3. They didn't do this upkeep. Oh, they wanted me to tap out, sure. If I had any sequence of card, like, I don't think I had anyone to play that would have beat those 2 cards. Right? Because if I Chalice on 1, they just have 2/2s anyways. So Chalice on 1, I force the Boros Charm, then I probably still died at the ring at that point, right? Island Minamo, huh? This Minamo's kind of trolling me. Okay, this hand's fine. Not, like, insane, but it's fine. I think we had to accept we're losing to Shelly getting killed. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I just need to not play her on path, because I don't think I could play her on path anyways. Given that, like, I have to play a 4-drop, and then play another 4-drop the next turn regardless of what I do. Like, that's the line that I have to take no matter what. So if I've, like, determined that that's what I have to do regardless, then I think you're probably right. I think it's better to play Shelly first. Assuming that I'm, like, locking myself into casting 1 this turn and 1 next turn, then casting Shelly first is probably better. I will counter literally anything here, I think. Given that they have Halfling. Alright, maybe they'll play... Evolution? I don't know. What is this? Can't force that. You sent me a canister clip. Hold on. Let's jump. Okay. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. No, you know what? Oh, wait, no. I need to save that. I'm going to make that a sub sound. Yep, I'm gonna bookmark this and I'm gonna make it a subscriber notification. 1000%. Alright, bookmarked. I did like the song, Vinny. It was good. It's not looking great. Smile. Smile. Maybe Canister can tell you what he said. Yeah, you put an evolution on the stack, that thing is countered before you even think about casting it. Like, you have visions of casting that evolution. Before you even think about putting it on the stack, just put it in the graveyard. Just fucking bin it. Get it out of here. Get it the F out of here. Yeah, he said that Doomwake decks are masterpieces. Can confirm. I heard it too. I think I'm going to block the Halfling. It's not a control deck. This is a mid-range deck. Copium. It's whatever you want it to be, okay? It is whatever you want it to be. Sus. Well, good thing they haven't drawn any spells. Alright, please play a non-creature spell so that I may counter it. That is not a non-creature spell. I don't like this. Maybe I should have blocked the wolf. Ditch. Maybe I have to kill the Bowmaster here, because my only out is probably Ring. Blocking Wolf is dead. No, if I block Wolf, it has 1 damage on it. They Bowmaster, it goes to 2, right? Okay, now I can trade for Stranglework, guys. It's not that bad. Oh, but we would be dead. Sure. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm with you. Go to 4. Still like to draw Ring. Our opponent is definitely flooding. Maybe they have spells in their hand that they just don't want to cast into Force. Maybe they have... No, if they had an evolution, they probably would have cast it. This card is so bad against them. I guess I can get the token. Yeah, they at least want to upgrade the Wolf, even if they expect it to get countered. Didge. Didge. Extremely Didge. I don't know how I could beat that card. Yeah, it's Jover. It is 100% Jover now. The game is Jover. They want to get in the damage first, right? Oh, you're saying to the Edict? No, I made them sack a token. This card's still ass against them. Maybe I should have held the Edict, hoping they would do this. Because I could have gotten the Wolf if I held the Edict. I could have went to 2. Yeah, maybe I should have tried to do that. I just hope they go super deep and not play on Edict. Maybe that was my only chance. I don't think I can win this game. Dead on board. Alright, Didge. Dead on board. Well, I guess we'll bring in Egos? Egos and Relics, maybe? Maybe Explosives. Get these Edicts out of here. Get these Spell Pierces out of here. Get these Forces out of here. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe Damnation. Damnation over... Over what? Maybe I shouldn't bring in Ego. Is that too... Could cut the Egos and do Damnations instead. We could do, like, cut Ego, bring in 2 Damnation, 1 Edict. Yeah, I really don't think I want to be playing Ego in this matchup. I know you can name Yawgmoth with it, but play a Dispute. I think I'd like the first Edict over the first Dispute. I think I need Ego. Do you want to play 1? I could see Ego as a 1-of. It is really important to remove their Yawgmoths. That card is really hard for a deck like this to beat. I'm going to play 1 copy of Ego. I think I like it over the first Edict. I mean, I think they're both really bad. If we're being honest with each other, they both kind of suck. I'll draw a 3rd land, right? Surely I'll draw a 3rd land. Surely I'll draw a 3rd land. I mean, yes, I lost to the beats, but I also... like, they played Yawgmoth at the end of the game, right? Maybe I was losing that game even if they didn't play Yawgmoth. Real John, thank you for the 18 months. Did you see the Enchantress deck that I posted in the Discord? True, Edict does kill Grist. Yeah. So I guess we go ping the token, play Bowmaster. Yeah, play Bowmaster, ping the token. Tech risk for 2. I'm gonna get Island because I have Counterspell in my deck. Well, I sure do wish this was a Sheoldred's Edict, let me tell you that much. If only this was a Sheoldred's Edict. Only we had a Sheoldred's Edict. I almost want a Bane Phase Dress Down, rip land, play EE for 1. I think I have to cycle this. It's not an untapped land, but it's better than not drawing a land at all, I guess. Oh, I thought I updated the Stream Decker. Hold on. I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Hold on. Give me a sec. Dimir. Might be. Hold, please. There you go. The command should be updated now. I think what I did is update the extension, but not the command. Good turn, good turn, good turn. Well, I can Unmoored Ego their Yawgmoths. Not really sure what that's even accomplishing for me. I can Ransom, can EE. None of these plays seem particularly interesting or good. Oh, I went 0-2 drop snack bar, but I ended up playing a lot of Edison. Like, after I dropped in the tournament, I played some casual Edison. I played a lot of Edison yesterday. Ego Yawgmoth, bad. EE for 1 or 2, both bad. I guess we, like, Ransom and try to hit a Black Source? I do prefer Edison over Goat. Well, personally, I haven't played Goat yet. I've only played Edison. Okay, that's, like, kind of the two best it could have been. So, I guess we pass. We can go Push Geist, untap Damnation. We have Jogmoth. The One Ring. Okay, that's annoying, but somewhat maybe beatable. Okay. How backed up our donation decks? I think it's only this week, Seth. I'm pretty sure. Checking right now. Yeah, we have 3 for this week, but next week we don't have any for next week. So just this week. Well, I'm gonna cast Damnation anyway, so I might as well trade. Go to 15. Go end step, push the Geist. It is OG Paramore. I will cast this card. And I guess play the Relic? Can't even Relic them. Relic them now. Alright. I mean, it's going to be a little hard to play through the ring, but maybe. If we can find a Bowmaster. It is a Damnation. What did you think it was? Did you think I was just playing this, like, making all these plays, not without a Damnation in my hand? Another Halfling. Running the 4-color Omnath Show at the 7-drop as 4 Agent of Treachery. That is a lot of Agent of Treacheries. Alright, what's the plan now? What is the plan now? Well, the Gristalt is whatever. I can pop the Relic. So I don't care that much about the Gristalt. I think I want to Ego Yogg. What if, yeah, just Ego Yogg, play land, hold up Ransom. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, Ego Yogg, hold up Ransom / pop Relic. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have Evolution Boseiju Bowmaster. Okay. Evolution Boseiju Bowmaster. Noted. Go. This looks unbeatable. I have a Relic in play. The ultimate does nothing. I mean, they can keep making tokens, I guess. I guess I'll pop it now. I don't get to cast Ransom, but I also just don't want them having a bunch of creatures in the graveyard with the Relic. I mean, that's fine, right? That's not even that bad. Okay, Mill Shelly. Thoughts on a 2-2 split, Counterspell, and Drown in the Lock? Don't hate it. Okay, that's bad. That is bad. I almost wish that I had an off-color fetch land or an off-color shock land to be able to E on 3. That's maybe something worth considering. I'm not sure how often it comes up, but it is something maybe worth considering. They must not know I don't have a shock land in my deck. The shock better than a Triumph? I think so. You don't really want any tap lands. Question is, do I pop the EE? Cutting them off of mana is not the worst, but I might want to save it for 0 at some point. I'm just gonna hold it. I think I'm just gonna hold it. They tap ring. I can Bowmaster. They rebot Shelly. When did they rebuy Shelly? They shuffled it into their deck with Endurance. How did they? Oh, you're saying they just put it back in their deck? Yeah. Okay. They drew Evolution. Fuck. Okay. It's bad. We can deal 4 damage with the Bowmaster. We know about the Evo. Did we? Oh, it was in their hand when they had the thing, yeah. I mean, there was nothing I could do about it, but yeah. I think it was in their hand. Oh, I can kill the Sheoldred. Yeah. 1 here and then 4 when they draw. I can kill the Sheoldred. I'm going to. I think I have to. One, 2, 3, 4. It's not the worst. Okay, Shelly dead. They go to 16. Okay. 16 with a ring on 4. We can try to set up for lethal if we draw Damnation with, like, Damnation Hall. Seems unlikely. Unlikely, but possible. Yeah. They know my last card. They know I have the explosives. Well, now I can E on 2. 1 mana short. God, if I had 1 more mana and I could go EE pop and then hold up Subtlety, I think I have to E though. Pop these 3, attack the Grist, make them chump block with Endurance. I think I have to. Just like not hold up the Subtlety this turn. Because this just forces the chump block. Unless they just... Maybe they drew another Grist. Okay, they just drew another Grist then. Okay. They're at 12. I mean, I think this game's still winnable, but it's close. They don't have Yawgmoth. That's good. Surprised they killed the Bowman and not the 5/5. I mean, they just have another Grist, right? So they figured that even if their Grist somehow dies, they don't care that much because they have a second one. And now they can just kill the 5/5. Like, sack this, kill the 5/5. Combo with 11 in hand. Well, they can't combo. I've extracted their Yawgmoths. Like, they have to kill me the fair way. Not, I mean, they have plenty of resources to do that with. But they can't combo. They have no Yawgmoths. I might slam with Hall next turn. Well, that makes that a much worse proposition. That's true. They don't have that much time. I mean, until they find a second ring. Which they're probably not too far away from. Yeah, another Endurance, put back the Sheoldred. Okay. So I can go Murktide, hold up Subtlety. That's good. Qualified for RC Atlanta. I'm going to be at Atlanta no matter what. I'm currently not qualified, but even if I don't win an RCQ, I'll still go there because stream hacks are fun. And I can play LCQs either way. Oh, Master. I think I'm okay with this. The 9. No, I don't know. I probably shouldn't be okay with this. It's kind of tough either way. I mean, they just top it and then draw it. They have plenty of mana. Maybe the only way I can get them is if they, like, have to ring into a good card and then I can Subtlety after they ring. It's like, if they just lead with a spell, they can put it on top and then redraw it. Maybe waiting for Endurance? Yeah, maybe. This is a tough game. A good game nonetheless. I think I maybe could have, like, done a couple of things differently, but I don't think I necessarily played this game too bad. That's bad. Yeah, we can't beat that. GG's. GG's. Alright. Okay, 3 lands and some spells. I will keep 3 lands and assorted medium to slightly above medium blue and black cards. Thank you, Duel. 2 good spells. 1 good card, and then 3, like, 3 cards. This hand has exactly 1 good spell. Sometimes, archering is all you need. I'm just here to archer. Misty Rainforest. Exclamation point Murktide in the chat. I'm thinking about it. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Meh. Go. Not ideal. Take 2. I might go Sheoldred's Edict on turn 2, have them counter that, then try to resolve the Bowmaster. Let's see what they do. Thankfully, they could not cast that this turn. Okay. Oh, funny enough, if they cast this, I can Subtlety it back to the top of my deck. So in some world, I kind of wish they would cast it. Okay. Misty's fine. They bobble themselves, right? Believe they did bobble themselves. Bobble, fetch, pass. Okay, let's go Delta go. Don't think I want to cast the Bowmaster this turn. Again, I think I'd rather have them counter the Sheoldred's Edict. I mean, if they have double Counterspell, then, I can't really do anything regardless. But I think I probably am going to cast the Edict this turn. Casting Edict is worse if they have... Like, if I Edict, they just let it resolve. I can Murktide Counterspell, but Murktide's only a 3/3. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just Edict. Non-token creature. I kind of assume that if they have a Counterspell, they're going to fight over this regardless. And it being actual Counterspell and not Spell Pierce is nice, because that means they probably don't have Spell Pierce. I guess this. Yeah, that's fine. Bottom pile is face down. So I think I do Iteration land face up. Or I could do Bolt land face up. They're gonna if I do Bolt land face up, they definitely take the face down pile. I'm gonna do Iteration Bobble face up? There's no way that's right. What if we do Bolt Bobble face up? Bolt Bobble face up's not bad. I actually kind of like that. I think I like that. They did take the EI pile. Okay. Right, we got a song request from what? Let's throw this in the queue real quick. Sec here. Hold, please. All right, in the queue. It was snowing, right? But for some reason, when I click on the link, it doesn't tell me what the song is. Yeah, okay. We're good. Tap. I think I'm just going to main phase the Bowmaster. Yeah, definitely going to main phase the Bowmaster. We can pass here. And then if they Blood Moon me, I can fetch for a basic. Maybe let it resolve, maybe fight over it with Force. I mean, if they had Spell Pierce last turn, they would have cast it. I think I'm still going to let that go, though. No blokes. You know what, Bobsy? Just for you, just because you asked nicely. Seosin is Pog. And Holy Heat, huh? Not going to fight over that. Not going to fight over that either. Okay, it's fine. They have 4 cards. They put a card on top. I may try to just Subtlety and trade for Channeler. I could also just take 3 end step Ransom. That might actually be better. Take 3 end step Ransom. I think I do like that better. Because that lets me hold up Counterspell. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just take 3 this turn. Yeah, that's fine. Not going to counter that. Put a card on top. Another EI. Definitely going to counter this. I actually think I should... Oh, God, forcing is a lot worse if they hit exactly Pierce. But Force is better because next turn I can Ransom Counterspell. I'm just going to hope they didn't find Pierce. It's just so much better to Ransom Counterspell next turn. Okay. Did not get pierced. Island. Oh. Well, I didn't get Pierce last turn, so I don't think they have Pierce, which means I will cast this card. I'm pretty sure if they had Pierce, they definitely would have fought over the EI, right? Guess they could have Force. It's a good draw. And actually kind of like subtletying this. Because, like, I have a bunch of cards in hand anyways. Slightly worse if they have Murktide, I guess. A Quarter Shield is the best card in Magic. I don't want to hear it. I'm accepting no other answers. It is just factually the best card in Magic. Dead to Bolt Bolt. How? I have Counterspell. Did you forget I had protection there? Oh, you don't say. All right, song request from Bobsy. I don't know why that these Spotify links are not opening in Spotify. There's the album. There we go. All right, in the queue. Play land for turn. Fatal Push this. I'm just gonna pass with Counterspell, Ransom up. They go to 10. Attacking might be a little greedy if they have Ragavan. Also, did they put the Pyromancer on top or bottom? I'm assuming they put the Pyromancer on top. They did, yeah. They put the Pyromancer on top. I'm going to snap counter that. Because then, even if they go Pyromancer into land Murktide, I can still just play another ring next turn. It's a land. So yeah, worst case scenario, they go Murktide here, but we can just replay ring if they do that. Let's actually do this. I think this is better than Ransom. I do take 1 extra damage this way. Here you go to 6. I don't need more cards. I'm just going to cycle this. Yeah, draw 5, take 3. Pretty good. Alright, so we go to 6. Yeah, let's draw more cards. Gotta be a little bit careful. Okay, we found a counterspell. That's good. So now we can resolve ring this turn. Because I just want to reset this. They have 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have counterspell. They probably fight over this. But then I can go Pierce, play Murktide. Keep this. Trigger here. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your turn. Even have Subtlety up too. Be cool to have running counter going for the ring amount of cards drawn versus amount of damage taken from it. Yeah. I mean, it gets more crazy once you add this in the mix too. Maybe they have Otawara for Murktide? That might be what's going on here. Okay. Did they think they could bolt me there? Like, I still have protection. Papegaphone, I have protection. Papegaphone. So they're going to upkeep double bolt me. Let's draw some cards. I will play a Vista. Maybe double counterspell up. Deck. They are going to Otawara the Murktide. Guess we probably could have assumed that was going to happen. They go to 8. I have 1 spell in the graveyard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Thinking about cycling Lrien first. Ransom. Well, don't I just have lethal anyways if I go... I can go 2 mana Murktide as a 4/4, play Bowmaster, and still have double counterspell up. I'm just gonna do that. I think it's safer. I think it's a lot safer to do it that way. Right? Yeah, I can just go Murktide, hold up Bowmaster, double counterspell. Yeah, and I think double counterspell should be able to beat basically anything. And they have 3 cards. They can also make 2 blockers with Pyromancer, so don't forget that. But we have 2 Bowmasters. So I think that should be fine. I think this is good. So get rid of these fetch lands. And probably the Spell Pierce? Oh, get rid of Lrien. Chance that Spell Pierce might do something. Especially if we have a big fight next turn. You 4-1 to Heliod League and your only loss was to Burn? How did you lose to Burn with that deck? Think I can safely fight over this? I lose the double bolt, I guess? No, yeah, no, I do lose the double bolt this way. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this resolve. Whatever. Can they beat a Pierce on the ZI? Well, if I Pierce, I can't also double counterspell. I only have 4 blue mana. I have Swamp Takenuma. I think I'm just gonna let it go. Found a Fury. That's fine, we have Subtlety. Can Subtlety pitch Ransom. Yeah, they Fury pitch a red card, we just go Subtlety, pitch Ransom, still have double Counterspell up. We still have double Bowmaster, double Counterspell. Alright, I do have to counter all of these. Because I am at 5 with this on 2. Okay. Appears we have won the game. Cool. Alright. How's this deck feel? I mean, it's okay. I don't think it's bad, but it doesn't appear to be doing anything. It doesn't appear to be doing anything that much better than Murktide. It's like a slightly better Murktide deck, but at the end of the day, I still think being a slightly better Murktide deck is not a great place right now. That's just my opinion. And it might have to do with the fact that I generally just don't... I'm not a huge fan of these decks in a general sense, so maybe I have like some predetermined biases like against them, but I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, it's just like an extremely fair deck. It's doing a bunch of fair things relatively well. Like I think a lot of what's going on here is decent, but it's not, it's not like doing anything insane. Just another fine deck. I'm very surprised that people have not tried putting Ring in Murktide, or maybe people have, but they just haven't had results with it yet. Not a big fan of Damnation against Spell Pierce. Don't like Force of Negation. Not really a big fan of Subtlety either. I think this looks pretty good to me. It does feel a little weird to bring in Chalice and the additional like relics and spell pierces. So maybe I should have no Chalice and 2 Subtlety instead. Swish, thank you for the raid. 20 lands seems low. You have 3 Lrien, so it's kind of like 23 lands. Yeah, we have 20 lands plus 3 Lrien, so it's effectively 23 lands. Yeah, I was bringing in Chalice against other decks, but I wasn't bringing in additional 1-drops, so yeah, I think you're right. I think just maybe 2 Subtlety is good. Maybe even Damnation. Just not a big fan of Damnation against the Spell Pierce deck. I guess we could do 1 Damnation over the Dress Down. Dress Down's kind of bad against them. Let's do this. Doodle, the A Quarter Shield memes will never die. I will never let them die. Alright, well this is classic on the draw. Hand can't beat a Ragavan, but it beats basically everything else. So don't Ragavan me. Opponent, if you're listening, I am asking very, very nicely, whatever you do, please do not cast a Ragavan Nimble Pilfer. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your cooperation. 23 seems low. No, I think 23 is pretty good. Like, I guess you have a decent amount of 4s, but Subtlety's not really a 4. So you have 4 Ring, 2 Sheoldred. But you also have Ransom to hit your land drops. I don't think it's that bad. Oh, they missed a land drop. Well, you hate to see it. Unless you don't hate to see it. And then you don't hate to see it. Turnpike Bear, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate that. Thank you for the sub. Chat, we are approaching the sub goal. We're still like a little less than 100 away until we play some Pure Modern. So if anybody is interested in that and you want to help support the stream, any and all support is greatly appreciated. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Doom love. If they Blood Moon me, I might just let it resolve. Just get a Swamp. Play Murktide with Ring after this league. I got a couple other decks lined up. No land drops for you this game. Granted, I don't really have a lot else going on. It's not bad, but... Turnpikes have large population of bears. I would say yes. I'd say they usually do. I think I'm going to Takenuma here. Fetch a basic. Just keep getting basics. You're 20-3 with the 4-color Legends Gracefang deck. Let's go. Have you made any changes recently? That deck is so sick. It's a good one to hit. I'll take that. I'll take that, thank you very much. Not gonna cast it into their counterspell. Have I untapped my Ring Bearer with Dolar Moth yet? No. That'd be kind of sweet if you could, though. I mean, I'm kind of just down to chill. I don't really have any reason to do anything. Swap some cards for Kaidos. Which Kaido? Go. Keep waiting. Mana 1? I don't really want to pop Relic in response. So let's not do that. Popping Relic is bad if I draw Murktide, so I think I want to try to find a Murktide before I pop the Relic. Yeah, I'm curious to see what changes you made, DBZ. Yeah, Ransom would be nice. So I'm casting this because I really think they're going to fight over it, given that they have 8 cards in hand. And they didn't. I guess they can't because they know I have Sheoldred. So yeah, they can't really afford to fight. Well, that's pretty fucking good. Yeah, I'd rather resolve Ring here. Cast Ring, they counter, I Pierce. Could have Force, I guess. Drop. Go. Oh, I was supposed to Relic main phase. Whoops. Whatever. If they tap out for Murktide, that's fine. Did Garuda 5-0 make the list? Did it make the list as in the dump? Yes, it did make the deck dump. A lot of one-landers. It's kind of going to happen with a 20-land deck, to be fair. Okay, too many one-landers. I mean, I'm on the draw. I think I'm keeping this. I think I should do this, and then I can go Force, Pitch, Ransom, Bowmaster, Counterspell. Botanical Sanctum? What plays Oh, Living End, duh. Well, we're dead. Does this deck survive if Ring gets banned? Probably not. This Ring does a lot of heavy lifting in this deck. Most of these like mid-range slash tempo slash like whatever, like just cards plus Ring. Most of these decks become unplayable when if the Ring gets banned. Yeah, that's a good point, Karate. You could probably do a lot better than just playing like blue-black Tradebinder cards. Maybe Grixis Tradebinder cards. I've been wondering if we just took the Murktide deck and just cut Ragavan, add Bowmaster, and add Ring, and just be like Grixis mid-range. But like, I think Ragavan sucks because of how much Bowmasters there are. So I guess the deck would be Channeler, Murktide, Bowmaster, and then you would have Rings, Cantrips, EIs, stuff like that. Does that sound like a good deck? Just like Grixis cards. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that Ragavan's a bad card, but Ragavan feels very underpowered when there's so much Bowmasters going around. Dingo was talking about it the other day, that maybe we should just cut Ragavan from Scam, and I think that's a good idea. Yeah, but basically Shadow without Shadow, because I think the card Death Shadow is just ass. Especially against fucking Solitude. So, like, just take the Shadow deck and cut the worst card in the deck, which is Death Shadow. Yeah, you might be right, Karate. It's close. But, like, there's at least an argument, right? They got back Street Wraith? Sure. There's a Bug Ring deck? Like, what kind of cards do you want? Oh, you want to play Bug for, like, Delated Halfling? So you want to go Delated Halfling, Counterspells, Bowmasters? That's maybe a good package. I could see that. Halfling, Bowmaster, Ring, Counterspells, maybe Murktide, maybe not. Go. I guess I was supposed to cast Bowmaster there. I was supposed to Bowmaster on their end step, and that was a mistake. I was thinking that I didn't want to tap out, but I still had Force up, so yeah, I should have Bowmastered last turn. It's okay, I can Bowmaster now. I'm not Bowmastering in response to their cycle, because they can just grief my Force and then resolve. Whereas now, even if they have grief, they can't resolve it. So I wanted to wait a little bit. What do I think about Bone Crusher? In what context? I think it's good in Rhinos. I think you want to play 2 main deck in Rhinos for ring protection. One card that was featured in the winning Rhinos list this weekend that I forgot was Insult to Injury. And it's possible that that might be a better sideboard card than something like Bonecrusher or Questing Beast. Bonecrusher and Scam? Not opposed to it. The cool thing about Insult is it doubles damage. So if you have 2 Rhinos in play and they ring, you just go like cast Insult to Injury, attack for 16. It's like you just one-shot them. So it's kind of sicko. I think it might just be cracked. Am I somehow going to win this game? There's no way, right? There's no way I'm winning this game. They'd be at 3 if I played the Bowmaster when I should have. It looks like cheeks. Yeah, until your opponent casts Ring and then you kill them on the spot. I mean, that's the thing, JPSN, is a lot of these Ring decks will, like, they will go out of their way to just let you have as much power as you could possibly want, given that they have protection that one turn. It's just so hard to play around that card. When your whole game plan is revolving around, I have protection for this one turn, you know? Possible I was supposed to cast Ransom last turn. Nothing I can do about this. I still have Counterspell and Force, though. So they need another Grief. And they pitch 1 Living End. Another Grief in the graveyard. Oh, if they Living End, I just push my Bowmaster in response, right? Yeah. Yeah, I could just push my own Bowmaster. And then untap land Sheoldred. For 1 less you play Bonecrusher. Well, the thing about Bonecrusher is it doesn't always end the game on the spot, right? Like, if they're at a high enough life total. I think specifically in Rhinos, I don't mind Insult to Injury. Like, only in exactly Rhinos. Am I doing anything in a turn? They have an Ent. Oh, so they can gain 3 life. Alright, I'm not doing anything here. Attack. Maybe they have double Cascade Spell. Yeah, even fetching is risky. Oh, I see. Well, actually, no, this is fine, right? Because I can go crack Fatal Push the Subtlety. Because they can't Living End right now. Yeah, I can just push the Subtlety. So we go let this resolve. Crack the Vista for a Swamp. Push the Subtlety. Push this. They go to 1, and then even if they cast Living End, I can... Well... No, because they still have the Ent, though, right? So if they Living End, I can push my own Bowmaster, but they can gain 3 life and go up to 4, right? Apnap? Oh, my Bowmaster resolves before their Ent gets a food. Okay. I see. I can also Pierce, that's true. I can Force Pitch Ransom and Pierce. That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to lead with Force Pitch Ransom, obviously. Make them answer that. They chose to not cast the Living End. Okay. I guess they realized they were dead anyways. Sure. Interesting choice. Very, very interesting choice. We have a lot of sideboard cards for this matchup. I kind of want Damnation, too. This is way too many cards, right? This has to be way too many cards. I mean, Subtlety's ass. What did I miss? They cascaded and didn't cast Living End. I don't really know what happened there. How's that look? I think the Murktides are kind of bad. I think I like this. Would it have worked if it was a life gain trigger instead, or does it depend on who's active player? It all depends on active player. So active players' triggers go on the stack first before non-active. So their Ent goes on the stack, then my Bowmaster goes on the stack, so they take the damage before they get the food token. Casual 12-card sideboard plan. 13, actually. 13, actually. I mean, this looks good, right? I think I'm gonna try this. It's like an entirely different deck because I have 3 sideboard cards in my hand. Man, I want to keep this so bad. Chalice, Dispute Your Force is such a sick line, but this hand sucks if they have Grief. We think they have Grief? I'm on the draw. This hand is so close. It's so close. I honestly think this hand's a keep. I think chat doesn't want this hand to be a keep, but... Too easy. Do you play Run's Foundation Breaker? No, I think it's much better to play the Chalice out against Grief. And if they force, I'll Dispute. Okay, well. Turns out they did not have Force of Negation. Cool. And chat didn't want to keep that hand. It was literally an FTK. Legitimately an FTK. Alright, for those of you who are watching on the YouTube, I apologize in advance for my plethora of misplays throughout the league. I hope that you made it all the way to the end of the video, and hope you didn't just kind of dip out after round 2, because there was a couple of plays in round 2. But finished with a 3-2. Deck didn't feel too bad. I don't know. It just doesn't. This deck just doesn't feel powerful. You know, it's good. It's got a bunch of good cards. Bowmaster, Sauron's Ransom was pretty impressive. Obviously, the combination of Ring and Sheoldred is really messed up. Counterspell's good. Fatal Push good. So, just if you're into the kind of like Jund Murktide style decks, then this is probably a good version of that. But not everybody's cup of tea. Maybe there are ways to improve it, but I don't really know how many percentage points you can kind of squeeze out of a deck like this. But if you made it all the way to the end of the video, like, subscribe, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of this deck, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace! For Dota Deck Thursday, you can choose between Time Civ and Mono Red. I kind of want to play Mono Red, because I wanted to play...